Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here tonight. So I'm Joya. I'm the founder of LMN Live Music Network, and welcome to this summer session. It's nice to see some familiar faces and some new ones. For the new ones, LMN. I created LMN because I really wanted to make a space in the music industry for artists and creatives to connect in a more genuine, accessible, and welcoming way. So yeah, it's about great music, hearing from amazing professionals, and just connect with each other. So thank you so much again for being here. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy your night. We have a very special lineup tonight of amazing creatives. We're starting with performances. We have performances from Daisy, Jide, and Maisie, following by a panel with Debbie Ball, Tommy, and May. And then towards the end of the night, the artists will come together, so stick around for that one. And they'll answer some questions about their writing, their creative processes, and everything in between. We'll also have a submission box. You can see around the tables you have like little pieces of paper. Near the bar, there's a little box behind Glenn, actually. Yeah, over there. And you can share a thought, an opinion on music, a song that you like, or literally what you're up to lately, whatever is on your mind. It's a safe space, and it would be cool. It's completely anonymous, so don't be shy. Another thing, housekeeping. Please make sure to be quiet during performances and respect our artists, because we have dedicated moments and breaks to chat, go to the toilet, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. And you also can find QR codes around with our links to our social media and subscribe to our newsletter. So if you have fun tonight, that is the best way to stay connected to LMN. And yeah, welcome to LMN. Enjoy the night. I hope you have fun. I want you to introduce to the first artist, Daisy. I'll let her introduce herself, and yes, let us start the mix.
Hello everyone!
Woo, woo, woo.
Hope you're having a great time so far, even though the night just started. I'm Desi. I'm going to be performing some of my original music and a couple covers as well. I have Noah here with me on guitar. And yeah, hope you enjoy your night and hope you enjoy my set as well. I'm going to start off with one of my songs called Perception. It's like, I think it's the first song I've ever written, and very happy with it. Baby, when you try, but I don't believe you're lying. You play the victim 'cause you think you're right, and you try to trick me every time. What should I do if I don't wanna deal with you, boy? 'Cause I don't love you like I used to. Nah. And every time you try to walk out of my way, boy, now I see things on a different perception. You thought that I would play along some more now, but I got tired of you. What should I do if I don't wanna deal with you, boy? 'Cause I don't love you like I used to. Now see things on a different perception. You thought that I would play along someone, but I got tired of you. Baby, get the hell out of my way. Now I'm sick of you just playing games. Tell me we won't be meeting again. I'm over you now. And every time you try to walk out of my way, boy, now I see things on a different perception. You thought that I would play along someone, no, but I got tired of you. And every time you try to walk out of my way, boy, now I see things on a different perception. You thought that I would play along someone, but I got tired of you. So this next song is gonna be a cover actually by one of the artists that I really admire called Leon Lavas, and it's called Midnight, and I hope you enjoy it. A long and lonely journey to my hideaway. No, they're trying to tell me with the things that they say. No one knows where I go when I walk away. So come and hurry, hurry, don't miss a train. Open up and let me get to you, take you to another side. Come to my world. We're getting lost on the other side. Your head in mine, in my own world, on my own time. Maybe that's right. People think I'm crazy. Lately I've been living in midnight, just living in midnight. And if you think I'm crazy, lately I've been living in midnight, just living in midnight. If you could see what I see, you would dare to dream. Honey, if you care to join me, don't make the tea. And you could be my man, there's no other way. So come and hurry, don't miss the train. People think I'm crazy. Lately I've been living in midnight, just living in midnight. And if you think I'm crazy, lately cause you never know the places I go when I'm alone. Falling for a moment, falling for a while. Cause I've been lost in the unknown, hope to be alright. Oh, people think I'm crazy. Lately I'm in midnight, just living in midnight. And if you think I'm crazy, pay no mind, 'cause you never know the places I go when I'm alone. People think I'm crazy, lately I've been living in midnight, just living in midnight. And if you think I'm crazy, pay no mind, 'cause you never know the places I go when I'm alone. Next song is one of my most recent songs. It's called Glass of Wine. And have you guys ever been in that situation in which you see there's something going on with a person, you're like, am I the only one seeing this? Is there something going on? And then it turns out they actually didn't think there was something, and you feel like you've just wasted your time. So this is kind of what this is about. Late night talking to strangers, won't come and go, to feel less alone. Morning at the bar, 2 glasses, 1 tipsy kiss. Wine stays on both our lips. Alive, lighted by you inside. Your eyes make me feel oh so desires going too well. Then you drifted away, while I slowly lost my faith. Misguided by you, unkind. Your eyes now I feel so undesired under your spell. Questions overcrowding my mind all the time. Bitter memories of what wasn't mine, but you still find questions overcrowding my mind all the time. Bitter memories of what wasn't mine, but you seem fine. So the next song is gonna be another cover. So I'm Italian, so I'm gonna sing the Italian. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna sing a song by this really great Italian artist called Pino Daniele. If you don't know him, check him out. Such a great artist. And yeah, it's called Pigro, and I hope you enjoy that. Presto resto a letto mentre sento già l'odore del caffè. Ho tante cose da fare, ma non mi importa niente. Pigro come un gatto e di più, cerco un'idea per dipingere la mia coscienza sociale o il buco dell'ozono. Quello che la gente dice adesso non mi piace, quello che il mondo produce no, non è mai pace, ma ho bisogno di te, un maledetto bisogno di te, per riempire il mio cuore, per mettermi in discussione, sì, ogni volta che ho bisogno di te, un maledetto bisogno di te, per sentirmi sveglio, per dire che forse è meglio avere tante abitudini che diventare pigro. Presto è già tardi e ti guardo mentre bevi il mio caffè. Il tempo non ti perdona niente. Ma ho bisogno di te, un maledetto bisogno di te, per riempire il mio cuore, per mettermi in discussione, sì, ogni volta che ho bisogno di te, un maledetto bisogno di te, per sentirmi sveglio, per dire che forse è meglio avere tante abitudini che diventare pigro. Pigro. So, next song is gonna be my last song. I hope you enjoy my set, and I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the night. And so, nice to networking in the panels. And it's called Thoughts. I hope you enjoy it. Thoughts of how you living in my head, but I can understand the way you feel. Thoughts of all the time you spend with me, making me feel special, and then you disappear without a word. Something you give and never keep. Yeah, you always find a way to make me believe. Oh, lost within a maze of empty threads, Chill the false precautions I put up to try to fool myself. This time for real, now we'll leave you behind. If you don't make it clear, boy, make up your mind. Thoughts of how you living in my head, but I can understand the way you feel. No, lost within a maze of empty threads. Share the false precautions I put up to try to fool myself. This time for real, now we'll leave you behind. If you don't make it clear, boy, make up your mind. It's been time, no, I know, now let go. The time has come, no, I know, I must go. This time for real, no, I'll leave you behind. If you don't make it clear, boy, make up your mind. This time for real, now I'll leave you behind. If you don't make it clear, make up your mind. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my set. My name is Desi, and if you want to look me up on socials, it's desi.sumo. It's SUMMO. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Give it up for Dizzy one more time and Noah. Please, a big round of applause for incredible voice. So we're going on a short break, about 15 minutes. So feel free to chat, use the toilet, grab a drink, and we'll be back soon with our panel. Thank you.
Today we've got Thomas. Make some noise for Thomas, please. And we've got Debbie. And yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to Lemon for having us here, to the amazing venue. And it's always great with nights like these where we actually get to sit down and get kind of into the nitty gritty of why we do what we do, how we came to do what we do, and have you all here as part of the conversation. So it's a real big pleasure. It's my first time moderating and hosting a panel, so if I get a bit, bear with me. And yeah, this is going to be a really nice chat, so let's get straight into it. Tonight we're talking about what really goes on inside the industry, from the behind the scenes, building momentum around a music release, from shaping strategy to timing, positioning, and ultimately connecting with audiences in a genuine and meaningful way. Thomas here is currently release planner at Sony Music, working across labels such as RCA, Relentless Records, and the commercial group, Sony Commercial Group. And what I found really interesting about Thomas's career, which we're going to get into, is how he's worked across multiple different roles in the industry and then kind of landed in release planning, as we very briefly were talking about earlier. And Debbie is founder of Spark PR, with nearly 2 decades of experience working on campaigns for artists, including Tame Impala, Florence and the Machine, Robin and the War on Drugs, alongside lecturing in music marketing after completing her PhD.
Well, I'm nearly there.
Nearly there, she's going to get there, like the rest of us in our degrees, we're getting there.
I just want to have doctor on my credit card, basically.
I mean, you wouldn't? I definitely would. And yeah, it really reflects how much this space is continuing to evolve. I think I work myself in radio, currently a 3rd-year music business student at BIM. Shout out everyone who's here from BIM. And yeah, we're definitely in capable and great hands this evening. And to start us off, I guess I'd love you both to just take the floor, introduce yourselves, who you are, what you do, and a little bit about how you came to be here.
I don't mind starting, why not?
Go on.
So I'm Debbie, it's lovely to see some friendly faces in the room, and it's lovely to meet everybody. So yeah, I run a company called Create Spark PR, and it is, as May said, it's mind-blowing. It's almost coming up to like the sort of 2nd decade, 20 years of running it next year. I guess I'll have to throw a party. Oh dear, what a shame. And I started off being a guitarist in a very soundtracky noise rock band. And I was just saying to them, I had a really kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of like a love of music and a real hunger to get into the industry that I sort of taught myself loads of things. So when I decided that I didn't feel like I could make being in a band being a job, and that I should caveat, that makes me respect artists even more because I couldn't do it. Like I knew that I wanted to be on the business side of things when I left the band. And then I jobbed around and I have done pretty much everything. I ran a club night with new bands playing, I did management, I worked at a record label, I worked at Rough Trade Records and did an internship there, which was really awesome. And then I eventually found my niche in online PR and worked at one of the very first like online PR companies that, you know, back then it was about building MySpaces, and we helped launch Katy Perry's career, premiered like I Kissed a Girl on The Guardian, and there were some really amazing things like that.
Can you make some noise for that, please?
Thank you. Give me another glass of wine and I'll tell you more Katy Perry stories. She was a character, as we like to say. But yeah, so from there I set up Create Spark, and that was 2007. And I've sort of diversified of late, doing music lecturing, media lecturing at Westminster, and doing a PhD. So this is where we are.
Make some noise for Debbie, please.
Should I go?
Yeah.
I'm Thomas. I'm from Panama. I grew up there. I have a big love for music. And I had the opportunity to move to the UK for music. So I did a few degrees, and it came to a point where my degree ended. And I was like, what do I do now? I just knew I wanted to work in music. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just knew I want to be a part of this. So I started myself putting like live gigs and working on things like that until I landed a job at a merch company. So my first music job, I would say, was terrible merch. They could do good merch. It's just a name.
It's
So
such a good name
it
as
is
well.
great, because you can't complain if it's bad, because they make terrible products.
Exactly.
But then, so I was working campaigns like CMAT, Last Dinner Party, and King Crow. That was really fun, and you got to meet the artists, their families sometimes. Like, it was a really good time, and then eventually I got offered the opportunity to go temporarily to a label that I always loved called AWOL, to join the marketing side of things, just for a bit, and ended up being one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was there for 3 months, and then when that ran out, they called me back, and they say, hey, we have a position in release planning, do you want to join? And somehow I knew how to do the job, and they took me back, and I stayed there for nearly 2 years. And then I made the move to Sony, and it's been great. It's been really fun so far.
It's been up from there.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
imagine. Yeah, I can
More
imagine.
responsibilities now, but yeah.
I guess that takes us really nice into our first question, which is about what makes a release really work and stand out in amongst the noise of the industry that we are in at the moment. Everyone talks about what a successful release really is, but I think success is, as it just makes me think of, in BIM we have a whole module about like defining success and about what that means to different people. because it means different things. And given the breadth of campaigns and releases that you've both worked on, what does a successful release mean to you, and what components are significant in that job?
Wanna go first?
Sure thing. I think from a release planning point of view is to be prepared and have a clear idea of what you actually want to do. Because if you come prepared, you know what you want, you already have everything ready to go, properly tagged everything, it will actually work really smoothly, because then you do all these massive marketing campaigns, but if you are not prepared and something goes wrong, it is probably because the execution wasn't done well, and we're not prepared, and sometimes things don't go live, or people don't get credit, it becomes a mess, and you actually want to go through with the idea. So yeah.
Debbie?
I mean, success means so many different things, right? I suppose in the sort of alternative world that I work with, sort of indie and shoegaze artists, for me, it's good for the artist to be able to authentically tell their story, to be themselves, to get a good connection and make something meaningful with their fans. In press terms, it means getting the Guardian, getting a whole like slew of amazing press. But also, it's just, you know, when it comes to, you know, what Thomas was talking about in terms of strategy, it's about making things happen at the right moments. So ideally, the story is connecting with people. People like me take that story to, I don't know, like Line of Best Fit or Crack magazine and go, there's this really amazing, like if I use Big Joni as an example, like there's this really amazing black feminist punk band that are making some, you know, they've got a lot to say and they've got great tunes and a really interesting take on their genre. So yeah, you just want everything sort of, success is when it all kind of aligns and all the team are working together as well. You can't sort of unless you're watching like quite a sort of shiny biopic, for example. There's always things that are picked out that are like the things that made the success of the campaign. It's all about everyone working together. And so for me, success is when there's a really good story, that it's authentic, and that you're getting the right people endorsing it. And also then you get into the realm of success in terms of metrics, don't you, which is so much that the industry thrives on now. Yeah. So yeah, you obviously want to get good playlisting, you want to get good streams, you want to, in the alternative world, you want to get people to gigs, you want to get people there for the right reasons, and you want people buying, you know, tickets, vinyl, merch, all of those things. Yeah.
Okay, well I think that's that's a really good foundation into kind of what different success, how success can be depicted from different perspectives in the industry. And I guess we want to know how to build that foundation. Thomas, something I really said that I really liked is how you landed into what you're doing. You came back, they asked you to come back after, what you said, 2 years?
No, 2 months.
Oh, 2 months.
2 months, they didn't forget me.
And you must have made the impact, right? So
I think the thing is, like, I wanted to do anything. Like, I really wanted to be part of the industry, and like we had a really, really good time together, and they knew that I was not just doing what I was asked, but I was always going like doing multiple things, and I bonded with a lot of the team. So like when this opportunity came up, I knew a bit of how to do the job. My manager trusted me that I would do a good job, and she actually took the time to teach me. And then that was actually meant to be a temporary job, and I stayed there for nearly 2 years.
And that's what what's the word? That's what consistency. That's how consistency pays off.
Yeah, and I think they wanted like a friendly face as well, like because these people become the people you see every day, and it used to be super intimidating going to these meetings, and then I realized like they're just like us. They love music just as much as I do. And
we're all creatives trying to make a living here.
Literally.
Yeah, I love that.
That's a good breakthrough, because it can be intimidating when you're starting out. Totally.
I used to be super stressed, super scared, and then realize like it's really fun.
I'm intimidated right now. Like I'm on the stage with 2 accomplished, established professionals in the industry. Like it's a big deal. So big up yourselves, yeah.
Thank you.
But I feel like sometimes, I feel like being intimidated is so important. Like without the nerves, how do you know that you care?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that I've really had to throw myself into the deep end and be like, you know what, I haven't done it before, I'm scared, but we're going to give it a go because there's a job for us to do and there's an industry that kind of needs the back end. Like, everyone loves to be on stage, everyone loves people clapping and like applauding what they've done, but sometimes without like people like yourselves, people like myself, people who like even the bar, the sound engineer, all of these kind of components, they're so integral.
Yeah,
could go
I
on
mean,
about
again,
it
it
forever.
goes back to what I was saying earlier. Everyone works together, don't
Yeah.
they? But
Community is key.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Lemon.
Yes.
So, back to our question, we were talking about foundations. From your perspectives, what are some of the key things that need to be in place before a track or project goes live?
Okay, so we're talking in terms of like new artists, I take it.
Let's start with kind of emerging artists.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I always think that it's about, obviously, the music has to be really good. I mean, it sounds basic, but that is sort of the first thing. And if you're putting music out and presenting it to people, it has to be as good as you can get it. You know, like you're creating first impressions, so you have to like sort of put your best foot forward. And combined with that really good music, you have to have a firm idea of who you are and what you're about and the story that you want to tell.
Identity and branding.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you say that quality, we're going to come to you, don't worry, Thomas. Would you say quality over quantity when it comes to like an emerging artist rollout?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'd rather be, say, I mean, I do get a lot of cold calls and I try and listen to everything that I'm sent, and because I know what it's like to have been in that position. But yeah, I would rather have like one really good track, or maybe one or two really good track, a good press photo, and a short biog telling me exactly what your music's about, who you are, and the story that you want to tell.
I fully agree with you on this one, and the music has to be great. Like, it has to be kind of infectious to the point where you want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I think from like what my team does as well is we need to have a clear vision, because it's hard for us to work without a plan. Once the music is great, we can actually push things out. We can do many things with it, but the artist needs to have the vision. Like, where do you see this in the next 6 months? What are we gonna do? We need a timeline. And when you're working with big releases, you need to think far ahead in advance, because you got the charts, you got vinyl, and that takes a lot of time. So it's kind of like the conversations we're having now need to look into what the next year is going to look like.
How do you feel about pitch decks? Like, if an artist came to you with a pitch deck and said, "Oh, I've got everything you want," like, are there artists in the room? Put your hands up if you're an artist for me.
Yeah.
Wow, hello artists. That's
Yeah,
so
hello,
great.
artists.
Send me your music afterwards, please. I hope you're making notes. But say, okay, you've got breadth of artists here. They've got press pick, they've got their bio, they've got their EP, they've got 3 standout songs. They're gonna do a single release for the first one, and then, do you know what I mean? Roll out, timeline. What other components would you say are key to having that kind of deck that would then get a standout, like a second look from you guys?
I mean, obviously, a press shot is fundamental as well, because that sets up,
Yeah.
you know, that's the visual way of telling whoever's encountering your act or band for the first time what you're about. It's always nice to have a video, even if it's like a visualizer. But also,
your reels as well. Sorry, reels, TikToks, that kind of stuff.
yeah,
like
I mean,
combo stuff.
obviously, it's a bit of a, because I work with artists all different sort of, you know, whether they're unsigned or whether they're on their first record or, you know, making their first steps once they've got a deal. So you just want to feel that there's something cohesive there and that it all kind of connects together. Obviously, if you're looking at that pitch deck, then it would be, for me, a really sort of 2-3 line, short, snappy bio, making realistic comparisons to people that you're inspired by rather than things that seem like completely sort of
A reach.
cut and pasted
Yeah,
together
yeah.
or might be a little bit unrealistic. And then yeah, a really good press photo, and ideally, yeah, accompanying the sort of one or two really good songs. Something that takes it further, whether it's a visualizer or if there's something curated about the socials as well. That's always really good to be able to get some. You want to basically get a good glimpse into someone's world very quickly, and know, like in Thomas's world, like that they have a plan.
I think just to add up on that, because there's the EPK. I think it's like a really underrated thing, but it kind of tells you like the music sounds. But then if you read it, like you need to have like a really good pitch. Like I think the EPK is a chance you got to pitch yourself and sell yourself in a way. So it's kind of like a little resume of your music, but it's just a bit more than that, and actually lets, if you're pitching to blogs, you're pitching to radio, it kind of lets everyone know what's going on. Like once you got the music, the EPK will do wonders for you, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think that's key. Like, instead of even making that pitch deck, thinking of it as an EPK. Does everyone know what an EPK is? Does everyone know what it stands for? No? What does it mean, Thomas?
Electronic press kit. It's basically like one page, you've got your link, you've got, this is me, this is what the song's about, I'm coming back, doing this. If you like this kind of artist, like we're friends with McGee or Tijan, that kind of stuff.
I think, like, from my perspective, when I'm looking at radio submissions, having an EPK is something that's just really helps, you know? It really helps because it means we can, like, put you straight there and write your little bio and everything's there for us, and it just makes it a lot smoother. And yeah, like Debbie said, it's just a glimpse into your world. So yeah, I really like that. And I guess, okay, so once we've got this EPK, now we want to cut through the noise. So, we're going to go back to Debbie. Obviously, you've worked a lot, many campaigns from emerging to established. With so much music being released every single day, what actually makes you stop and pay attention to an artist's music or their campaign? I guess it's similar to what I asked earlier, but think of it, I guess, more in a once, say, an artist has now released their music and they're promoting on TikTok, from that perspective.
I mean, do you think also, is it in terms of what would make me stop and like
You personally, yeah, we'll say you
take
personally.
notice?
And then,
I mean, I do rely a lot on my on recommendations and word of mouth, and it's very rare that I take on something completely new. So if I was to see something that was on one of my friends, full disclaimer, I don't use TikTok because I'm addicted to Instagram enough. So I will see something on a friend's stories, and if I see something more than a couple of times, then I will sort of have a conversation with someone whose opinion that I really rate, and then you kind of, because I think music does work a lot on credibility and sort of interpreting good nods and recommendations from people. So I'll suss it out that way. And say if I was going to take on a new artist that I hadn't got any links to, I would particularly sort of
do a CRB check.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, your network is your network.
Yeah. So I would ask people that I'd seen things through, or it's really important for the artists I love going to gigs, so it's really important for anyone that I work with to have a really good live show. So I'll ask like if they have seen, if that particular friend that's like going off about that particular artist, ask if they've seen them play. And then I suppose I will make a decision on whether I'm going to take them on based on whether it's a fresh take on something, whether I feel that artist is offering something different. Like I'm working with a band called Widget at the moment, they're a queer Dalston disco punk collective, and I do have a link there in that one of the guitarists is in Big Joni. But yeah, I suppose you would go, well, what's original about them? And it's like they've got really funny lyrics, they've got a really great show, and that is probably the first band that I've approached almost cold, without any. Yeah, I had the link with Estella from Big Joni, but outside of that, it's the first new band that I've taken on for a while. And you have to see the value in how you could see their career develop, how they will reach the media as well, and also whether you can sort of sum them up quite quickly. Like I'm a big fan of that sort of 4-word descriptor. So with Big Joni, it's like black feminist punk bands. You know,
what 4 words would you give yourself?
give myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can PR myself. I'm way too humble for that.
Fair enough, that's fair enough.
But when it comes to the artists, like with Widget, it's millennial hot takes you can dance to. So, you know that when you're going, you have confidence in that sort of descriptor, and you can go to your contacts and say, particularly if they like Big Joni already, and say, well, this is really interesting. They're writing kind of goofy and alternately profound songs about growing up online, and you can dance to it, and they've got a great live show. So you sort of end up sort of whittling down those details and thinking where you can, like, who to go to first, who, you know, is sort of I suppose it's, you would say, like a sort of a tastemaker that someone else would take notice of, and then you grow the campaign from there. So yeah, there's sort of, I suppose you rely on your instincts a lot. You rely on your contacts and sort of credibility and the signs that each people kind of give to each other, and then you make your decisions from there.
I think for myself, like, I'm a very like passive listener, but if someone has like a very distinctive sound, like something really good, I'll just stop everything and want to find out more. And then if I see that it's not just about the music, but they made like a whole universe across it, it's just really interesting. Like, yes, I love the music, but now I want to go to your shows because I love the brand, but it's kind of like not just a brand, it's like the universe you made across it. Like, I really, it's more than just music, it's like an era of my life now that I will always cherish and remember. Like, I'm thinking about,
immersed in it,
yeah,
don't you?
it's
Really
like
excited.
some artists that I've seen like have done amazing campaigns, and it's not just marketing wise, but it goes with the music. It's like if the music was physical almost.
I love that. Yeah, I feel like everyone wants to be immersed into an experience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
I think also, yeah, we want. That is one of the wonderful things about music. You could have the worst possible day, and then you put your favourite album or
It
track
changes
on,
everything.
and it just completely boosts your mood, or it reminds you of a better time that you were having when you heard that song,
Yeah.
or you'll go out to a gig, and yeah, it's about having those real emotional
Real
experiences. Yeah.
So, we've got these songs that have the possibilities to make these real moments, but we need to take these songs off the laptop to the crowds. Strategy to execution in its own little turnaround way. And both of your roles obviously sit right at the intersection of that. Planning, positioning, and rollout.
Yeah.
Where do marketing and release planning really need to align in order for the campaign to work in the most effective way?
I think it's to see what's feasible, like what they actually want to do, and give us a good time to do things. Because vinyl production takes more time than marketing realizes sometimes. So like when I was saying about like these eras and things, like making merch takes a lot of time. Getting it to stores takes a lot of time. Where my team, we get in meetings with marketing, and we discuss this is absolutely doable, this is not, we would generally not recommend you this could damage your page. And it's kind of, for us, is to find the right time for the artist to release the music. And we obviously want them to do really well, and there's some dates where like they would do amazing. And if they want different formats and things like that, kind of give us a time. You see?
I suppose also, I mean, it's interesting because we're sort of ping-ponging between independent world and major
And then,
world,
yeah.
aren't we? And in the major world, I mean, obviously there's budgets and there's more
There's
time
freelancers,
to do things. I mean, in terms of, from, you know, if I'm talking about like some of my independent shoegaze artists, for example, I remember I had a situation where we were trying to work out the right time to release this band's second record, and the artist was really like didn't have management, so we didn't have that kind of layer in between the label and the band, well, me, the label and the band, and this particular artist, you know, quite rightly wanted to get nominated for the Mobos, its second album. That seemed to be something that would line up.
Shout out the Mobos.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Mobos. Yeah, I've been once, went with Big Joni and worked in the press room, met Anthony Johnson and Louis Theroux as well, which was really weird. I had the most British conversation with him. He announced the category that Big Joni were nominated in, and Big Joni didn't win. And I went up to get a photo knowing that my best friend would never forgive me because she's thinking of him as second husband material. And as we were having our photo taken, he was like, "Oh, what brings you here then?" And I was just like, "Well, my band Big Joni were just nominated in the Best Alternative Band." And he went, "What happened then?" And I was like, "Well, you read out the name and it wasn't them." And he went, "Oh, well, you know, it's the taking part that counts, isn't it? Not the winning." And then he went, and I was like, "Thanks for the photo." So yeah, from the independent, from this other band that is part of this whole sort of network that led me to working with them, they really wanted to release their album within a certain period in order to get Mobo nominated. And in the end, we just kind of focused on how the songs, it was a really small team. It was literally me and the label guy who also works on press with me. And we just thought, what does the music make us feel? We just distilled it, you know, because this is why music is great, because we want to, you know, have experiences and like for it to remind you of certain things and to really connect with it emotionally. So it was quite sunny, so we decided to launch it all in the summer, and they had a song that was called Heat of the Summer.
I think it was, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, so we sort of just, we felt our way through and forward and worked it out that way. And obviously then the angles sort of present themselves. You have a song that's Heat of the Summer. There was also this band's, at the beginning of that song, the band were inspired by Do the Right Thing, the Spike Lee movie. And there was a quote that they pulled off of that. So we just kind of instinctively built into it from that and thought summer is the time. It can be. I mean, the music industry, even though we have so many different ways of communicating it and a new, you know, a digital platform will come along, at the end of the day, it is about sort of ways to connect with people in a real way, and we still rely on that kind of traditional calendar.
Yeah, like
setup,
holidays,
don't we? Yeah.
For my own curiosity, audience included, do we think there's going to be a new digital platform that comes in the next 10 years, or like the new Instagram? Like, raise your hand if you think yes, or say no.
Yes,
We think there's going to be a new one, yeah?
of course.
Interesting. Yeah.
Whether it be better is another question entirely.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even go there. I was like,
Yeah.
that wrong way.
But there's always something new.
Yeah.
AI is at its basis as well, for sure.
Say it again, Glenn.
That's
Yeah,
a
we'll
good
have
question.
AI.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Incorporated. I mean,
course,
they already
yeah.
do have AI.
WhatsApp has AI.
That's a whole kettle of fish we're not going to go into right now. But yeah, I definitely think that is a key thing. I think, yeah, making sure everything aligns and everything makes sense and relying on traditional means of connection are what make it all lovely. So, closing question now. Momentum is obviously something that momentum, consistency, planning, strategy they're kind of our core factors when considering a release. And for our independent artists who are in the room, all building and getting ready to launch their music careers into the world, what does building momentum look like to you beyond one release or one project, but building a sustainable and lasting career?
Oh, that's such a big question.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Keep it short and swift. Let's keep it like 3 sentences max.
So I can't go off on a tangent. So
I mean, yeah, we've got some amazing artists and we want to hear them
Okay.
as well.
I mean, obviously, you want to just keep seeing how things build, and you know that can be as simple as like a band or an artist will play a certain like a 200 capacity, or even like a 50 capacity venue, and then there's suddenly, if they're doing well, they can fill out a 200 capacity venue, and they just kind of keep building it up like that. Obviously, we have social like metrics and streaming stats and things like that to be able to keep an eye on. But I think for me it is about when you see people connecting
100%.
and you know when something, say, has got to a good level, when your friends who don't normally talk to you about music
Absolutely.
say they've heard about
That's it.
that particular artist. So yeah, I think it's just it's a gradual thing, and there's work at every level. So I don't think you can either just say this is the sort of marker of a band in their sort of 2-year period. It can vary. You just have to kind of keep it true to yourself and keep working hard and meeting people and doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah. I think one of the best metrics is word of mouth. Like, you know, an artist is building momentum when, like, you start to hear it here and then.
Yeah.
They get a few radio plays, but radio plays is a whole other industry, I would say. It's just the fact that your friends are talking about it, you're seeing that name more often, that's when I would say the momentum is happening. And say maybe they're not playing festivals yet, but for example, there's a band I really like and I've been seeing them building momentum like crazy, and they're coming from the US to play Dublin Castle. And I thought that's really interesting because they're like really big now, but why are they doing Dublin Castle? And I think it's just kind of like
diversifying.
Yeah, and I'm like, they could do like Apollo or something like that, but they're not gonna do it. They're gonna do like a small classic venue. But I think it's because people who really, really love them will go, and the word of mouth, like they're going local as well.
I mean, there's a lot to say. They call it the underplay, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's where people can have an amazing evening that they'll never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be able to actually be in, you know, like a metre away from the artist and chat to them at the bar after.
I think the people who will see them will remember that for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Like.
And that kind of brings us really nicely back to how genuine connection and ground floor talking and networking in that kind of capacity is where the most change happens and the most impact, I would say, can really grow from. Yeah, I think that's a really nice place to leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it also just means that it's a real industry, isn't it? We were saying earlier when we were just getting set up, everybody knows everybody, and that is a really good thing, and you can kind of create that community to not just sort of enjoy the successes, but also to like learn from the failures as well.
And that's what we like to do here at Lemon. So make sure that you all know each other by the end of the night. Yeah. And actually, you know what? I'm hosting right now, so everyone turn to someone next to them, give them a little handshake, say hi. Lovely. Thank you so much, Debbie, Thomas, for sharing your experiences and insights with us here. Thank you again to the Map Studio Cafe for having us. Big up Lemon for having me as your host. I'm May. I'm me anywhere at What May Soul. Great. And performances that's coming out to that Debbie as well. All my fellow BIM students. And let's enjoy the rest of our night.
Let's give it up one more time for this incredible panel. Like, it was genuinely one of the most interesting conversations I've ever heard on a panel. So thank you so much. You've been great. We're going to go on a little break, about 10 minutes, and we're going to come back with the next act, G-Day. Please give it up one more time, or another 3 times for these amazing people.
Right now, I'm just setting my phone aside. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, no, I used to live in a city right next to it. It's like 10 minutes to the beach, hour drive to like snowboarding mountain. Yeah, so it's like
every single mistake and every single missign, you've always been right here. I guess it's what they mean when they say love is blind. So something about your hands and how they fix me. Good as new. Feeling like there's no bad that you couldn't undo. Trying to find a love in a world of broken minds. Even if it takes forever, it's you. And I take the world down together. Work it out if I'll be better. Trying to find the truth in a world we don't live lies. Like it's all one big adventure, it's you. And I take the world down together. Won't you exchange your heart? Cause I turn every stone and every page of every book I'd search until my eyes were sore. And if I ever lost you, there'd be posters and billboards. I'll be knocking on the truth's door. We got love that will never fade. And even when disaster strikes, we'll have better days. Cause we got a life full of lessons to learn, and they'll come with the pain. Trying to find a love where it works, trying to find a love where it hurts. Up on a dive into your arms so recklessly, it's you. And I take the world down together. What could ever be better? Trying to find a truth in a world we don't realize. Like it's all one big adventure, it's you. And I take the world down together. Won't you exchange your heart for mine? Thank you. So there's two things I'm really aiming for in life. One is for a song of mine to be used in an anime or animated film, and the other is for mine to be used in a rom-com. So I just write songs about both just until like one of them lands. So this next song is a love song I wrote about an imaginary person, because I'm not in love, but I thought it would be good to pretend. So this is called When You Fall in Love, which talks about that magical moment when you eventually fall in love, the moment I'm waiting for. And it was a song I released about 2 years ago, but it's become a bit of a crowd favorite, so now I can't stop playing it, so I hope you like it. One drop of you in the ocean, suddenly this place is a scene. Cause you're my calm in the chaos, when everything is spiraling. You know in my eyes you're perfect. There's a sort of peace that you bring, oh. Your discontent with your surface, you know I'd never change a thing. I know it may not be perfect, I'll be the light of your dreams. I'll hold your hand for my nightmares and keep your face on breaking free. Ooh, every heart goes off for low, even the deepest of seas. Cause we're just squares in the round hole, until we find our missing piece. Cause it's more than just a feeling, it's more than just one meeting. It's your hopes and dreams of mine. It's the growing and learning, the adapting but never changing yourself. Cause it would be a crime to make you feel that you couldn't be you. The last of all my problems, but the first of all my worries. If we got problems, we can solve them. You won't ever have to worry. And we'll be walking down a long road for things we might find scary. But the one thing that I do know is you won't ever have to doubt me. So the last of all my problems, first of all my worries. We got problems, we can solve them. You won't ever have to worry. We'll be walking down a long road, things you might find scary, but the one thing that I do know is you will never have to doubt me. I'm falling in something that I can't explain. You know I'm dreaming of all of the colors the sky hits your eye, and it feels like the last of all my problems, but the first of all my worries. If we got problems, we can solve them. You won't ever have to worry. We'll be walking down a long road full of things you might find scary, but the one thing that I do know is it happens when you fall in love. Thank you. Now I don't know what I'm going to play next. Okay, so this is a sad one. For context, I used to work in a mental health hospital for like 2 years, and I worked with a lot of people experiencing a lot of different mental health problems. And I wrote this song because I find myself in my role, but also my personal life, being somebody who is supporting people with mental health when they're in a crisis, but actually not knowing what to do or what to say, especially at that point. So I wrote this song about being beside someone and actually not having to say that much, but just being able to be there for someone in their darkest moments. And I called it Walk Back to Me because I think sometimes you can feel like you're losing somebody to their mental health struggles. This is almost asking them to slowly come back, and so you can keep them in your lives. So this is Walk Back to Me. Walk back to me. I can hear your voice, you're frightened, you're hard to reach, but you know that I'll keep on trying. I am here with you. Through life that's never ending, and we'll see this through and make it a distant memory, and know that you do. I hope that you do it gently, and I'll wait for you. However long it takes for time to be what you need, and open up the light behind your eyes you've been hiding. So take your time, promise that you'll be fine, and I will be by your side as you take stride after stride. Oh, and I swear you'll say your heart is just used to being afraid, and that's okay. Even the bravest of us need a day of some days. You've got a way, got a path you can make, and it's waiting. And it's easy to say that there'll be better days. Be patient. Walk back to me. You're almost there, you can do it. Walk back to me. Walk back to me. And you're here with me. And you're brave, you're strong, and you proved it. So breathe in deep as you take in your surroundings. There's a whole world to see. and a life you deserve to be living. So take the lead, and faith will be out there waiting. Thank you. Okay, that was something depressing. I'm gonna lighten up the mood. So, anyone here like a little bit of Disney? Okay, I'm very happy because if there was no one, I might just have to go home and then just never come back. It's embarrassing. So I made a pledge to sing at least one Disney song at every show that I do, because another thing I would love to be in is a Disney movie, and I kind of grew up watching them. So I'm going to try and mash up some Disney movie songs on the spot. If you know them, feel free to just nod in approval, or sing along, or tap along, or do whatever you like. Or you can shake your head in disapproval. That's not the best song from this movie. You should have picked another movie. You should have picked a different song. It's all good. I'm gonna try to do some on the spot. Actually, does anyone have any movies that they really, really like? Any Disney movies I want to shout out so I can put them in? Anyone?
Little Mermaid.
Last one. One more.
Lion King.
Okay, perfect. Easy. What's up, Little Mermaid? Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl, sorry, I mean the guy who has everything? And I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? Well, I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. And I wanna be where the people are. And I wanna see them dancing, walking around the nose. What you call them? Feet. Up where they walk, and up where they run, and up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be a part of that world. I said, ooh-be-doo, I wanna be like you, I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true, so one like me, you learn to be human too. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strides. Yeah, man, I mean the bare necessities. It's Mother Nature's recipe. It's just the bare necessities of life. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. You're problem free philosophy under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on these show they work your day. Up on these sun they sleep away. While we do boating, full-time floating under the sea. Till I just can't wait to be king. Till I just can't wait to be king. That's so raven, it's the future I can see. That's so raven, mysterious to me. And I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. They can't stop me cause I'm impossible. Let's get down to business, to the beats, the hearts. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the most spineless bunch I've ever met. You can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. So this part of the song where they do like lots of different voices. I used to be able to do it, but I have a really sore throat, so I'm gonna try, but it's gonna sound bad. I'm never gonna catch my breath, surrounded by those who love me. Boys are fully skilled for getting Jim. Oh, it's actually. He's got man scared deaf. Hope he doesn't see right through me. But I wish that I knew how to swim. Beyond that, we must be swift as a coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon, and with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Okay, that's all gone. That's all. I have to bore you with my original music again, and I'm so sorry. So I'm making an EP. Well, I said making an EP. The EP is actually kind of made. I'm releasing an EP this year, hopefully. I've started to release one of the songs, so that was the first one I played. This one is going to be the next single, and I kind of wrote it about realizing that love isn't everything you need in a relationship. There's so many things that need to align for you to be with someone, and that's sad. And I wrote this tagline for the song, which is I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us, which sounds so dramatic, but then I called the song Save Us with a full stop to make it more dramatic. So I love this song. It has a lot of different elements. It's got like drums and bass, but I just got an acoustic guitar, so you're gonna have to pretend and use your imagination. But it's a lovely song, and if it makes you feel something, let me know, because that's the idea. Let me not forget the words. You swore off your inhibition. You wouldn't bend and I wouldn't bow. A little touch, a lot of friction. Maybe we could settle down and take it slow. Put a cross in your heart so no promises can ever break it. Now you're left with these scars and they haven't done you any favors. So tell me it's different, but I will just move slow. I know that you're harboring the pain like a sinking boat. Tell me your heart hurts, you're broken and bruised. I tell you that the greatest joy I have is in loving you. I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. So could you hold me in your arms till I feel safe? Can I be the one to get you through your darkest days now? Or will you just rock it right to the sound of our hearts breaking? Baby, I guess I'm just an optimist and for the love could work if you make it. Now you're holding my hand like you're gonna break down to pieces. This was never the plan, we were meant to be each other's healing. So tell me it's different. Your love will just move slow. And now that you're harboring the pain, it's taking bound. And tell me your heart hurts, you've been broken and bruised. I tell you that the greatest joy I have for loving you. I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. No, hoping nothing on earth can get in the way or break us. I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. As soon as you wake up for the first light of morning, you lifted me off the ground, but I'm not scared of falling. And I'll be a shelter in the eye of the storm. I'll be your protector, like a soldier for war. And I know you're not ready, so when you're ready, I'm yours. If you're ever in trouble, I'll be there at your door. And I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. I was hoping that love would be the thing to save us. And falling in love has never been easy for us. I was hoping that love would be a thing to save us. Thank you. I have one more song for you guys. Thank you guys for being a lovely audience. Actually, this song is another like toxic love song. I don't know why people keep writing these. This was about me realizing that sometimes you can be the villain to your own love story, like you can be the problem, and that's huge for me because I'm never the problem. But I went to a session and I was like, you know what, I might be the problem. And in the same way, like in those you see in movies when they write songs, it clicks like straight away. I was like, I could be the villain of my own love story. And the producer's like, that's a great line. And I'm like, no, it's not. And yes, it is. And that became the first line of the song. So, long story short, we now have a song about me being a villain, which is not great for my PR, but we will take it. I'm hoping to release this song right after the last song I just released, so it's going to be coming out very soon. It's got lots of lovely elements once again. It's got lots of flute in it, so if you're an imaginative person, you can imagine where it goes. And if not, then I'm very sorry, because I was having my acoustic guitar, but I'll try and do a good job. This is How Do I Love You? How do I love you? How do I love you? How do I love you when everything's falling? I'm not a villain in my own love story. The poison apple and you took a bite. Oh, I couldn't be a savior, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I guess that I'm not invincible in this disguise. Oh, and all of these barriers that block my brain, and try and fight it, but they won't break. I'm not a villain in my own love story. How do I love you in spite of me, in spite of me? I got a choice for us to make it, to let it go, or maybe just let it be. How do I know if it's meant to be? We gotta love the way we can foster, but I cut the cord before I could let it breathe. How do I love you? 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 Putting on this facade is getting boring, baby. I wish you noticed that your pity hurts, and now it's easier to see how these barriers are still in my way. And I'm trying fighting to change my ways, and there's nothing I can do but wait. And I know that it's selfish, I hope that you let me stay. How do I love you in spite of me? I got a choice for us to make it, to let it go, or maybe just let it be. How do I know if it's meant to be? We gotta love the way you can foster, but I cut the cord before I could let it breathe. How do I love you? How do I love you? How do I love you when everything's falling down? How do I love you? How do I love you? How do I love you when everything's falling down? 'Cause I'm the villain in my own love story. Thank you so much. I think That is JIDEKTI. But that's a lot of letters to remember. So if you just see me walking around, feel free to chat to me. Stay for no, I can't even speak. When you sing for so long, you just forget how to speak. But stay for the rest of the night. Hope you're having a lovely time, and I'll be around. So thank you for being a lovely audience.
Hello, hello again, everyone. Are you ready for the third act of the night?
Yes!
Woo! Give it up for Maisie Grace, everyone. I'll let her introduce herself, but I'll give you a little spoiler. She released an EP today. So happy release day! Thank you. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Maisie, everyone.
Yay! How's it going?
Good.
Jesus, it's quiet. I'm not going to ask you to do it again because that would be super lame. But my name's Maisie. Forgot it for a second, but I'm Maisie Grace. Yeah, I released an EP today. It's very exciting. It's called Maisie Grace Got Lost. And yeah, it's just kind of about me, because what else would it be about? Yeah, this one is not on the EP, but this one is just a little something I wrote the other day. Thought I'd show you guys. It doesn't have a name, so don't ask me for one. Got your tongue. Ask for it back. If there ever was a time for a moment of divine clarity, it would be now. Be it only just for now. If I hold on to you too tight, if I try too hard, you might realize what you found. What a chaos you found in me. Me and my nature of ruining with me, and my fear of losing everything. When I dream of you, I dream you cannot try. When I need you, you aren't at my side. Run away, you are scared of what you'll find. Run away, 'cause you'll ease my mind. Make all a reason to try. Didn't know it was that hard to find. There ever was a time for a secret cat of mine to let himself out the back. Would you like the sound of that? If I tell you not to fight things you're feeling every night, would you keep them just for me? Would you man up and keep them for me? Me and my nature of ruining with me, and my fear of losing everything. dream of you, a dream you cannot try. When I need you, you are not at my side. While away, you are scared of what you'll find. Wanna wake up. Try. When I need you, you are not at my side. Run away, you are scared of what you'll find. Wanna wake up, wanna wake up, you can ease my mind. Who knows Harvest Moon by Neil Young? Anyone know that one?
Yeah.
What's the first line again? Just wondering.
Come a little bit closer.
There we go. Thank you very much. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Hear the children sleeping. We could dream the night away. Rising, we could dance in the light. I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. And when we were strangers, I watched you from afar. Ooh, and when we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Oh, and it's getting late. Oh, children sleeping, I see their eyes. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. Oh, cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Alright, so this next song is called Stepping Stone. And yeah, it was my second single on my EP, and it came out, a few months ago, no, weeks ago. And then it officially came out again today on my EP, and I'm incredibly excited and incredibly happy that the whole thing is over. Because it's very stressful. Yeah, this song is called Stepping Stone. Take me where you go. I lose track of what I know. Do I wanna leave? I lose sight of where I'll be. Half the world is turning, half my mind still learning how to find my way. Holding my decisions, a whole amount of patience it takes to be okay. Stepping on the stones that could turn any moment. Even if I know that this road's going nowhere, I follow it down until it runs out and I'm alone again. Walking through a field, growing weed that I can't eat. Take me to the sea, take my mind, take it from me. I can't decide whether to live or die. Holding on to words, I mean, I think it could be worse. I don't wanna wait till my voice gets old and gray. One is one too many, harder than it needs to be. I'll try everything I try. Oh, stepping on the stones that could turn any moment. Even if I know that this road's going nowhere, I follow it down until it runs out and I'm alone again. Walking through a field, growing weed that I can't eat. Take me to the sea, take my mind, take it from me. I can't decide whether to live or die. Oh, walking through a field, growing weed that I can't eat. Take me to the sea, take my mind, take it from me. I can't decide whether to live or die. Thank you. Alright, this next track is called Honest. And yeah, I've literally been playing this song for years and years, and it just kind of, it never gets old. And it's literally about a boy that I saw walking around my hometown, and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, and then I got to know him, and then I was like, oh, not so much. So it's like loving someone from afar, and I think that's sometimes, you know, the best place to leave it. Just a silly little feeling, blood rushing to my head. It makes me nervous, boy, it makes me nervous. Just a silly little crush on you, feel a pulse in the back of my head. It makes me nervous, boy, it makes me nervous. I don't wanna admit it, my mind won't let you disappear. However I tried, I'm getting committed. Don't get too close to me, I don't have the strength to fight it. I don't even know your name, I bet it sounds just like a song. 'Cause you look honest, boy, you look honest. it, boy, I deserve it. I don't wanna admit it, my mind won't let you disappear. However I try, I'm getting committed. Don't get too close to me, I don't have the strength to fight it. Maybe I like it, maybe I like it, maybe I like it, maybe I like you. Oh, I don't even know your name. I bet it sounds just like a song. 'Cause you're the corniest, you're the corniest, you're the corniest. No, I don't wanna admit it, my mind won't let you disappear. However I tried, I'm getting committed. Don't get too close to me, I don't have the strength to fight it. Maybe I like it, maybe I like it, maybe I like you, maybe I like you. You're the corniest, you're the corniest, you're the corniest. Thank you. I don't know how long I've got left, so I'm just going to keep playing songs. I just don't know which ones to play. This one is about the ocean. I'm Cornish, from Cornwall, and that's pretty much my entire personality is the ocean. And I realised, a while ago I didn't have enough songs about the ocean. So I decided to fix that and wrote one. This is on my EP, so you can go and listen to it today. This is called Out of Control. Sense the shadow she keeps underneath the dark secrets. You hear as she breathes whispers of madness, disguised as a breeze drifting in from horizons. Wish you could see she was told me she misses her lullabies. She used to hear when they danced along the tide. Disappear, I think she knows it's something she hears clear as crystal, like the waters in her melancholy eyes. On her, supplied her with gifts of every design. us to return what we stole. Take me with you when all things die, when smoke fills the sky, when the ocean cries. Oh, take me with you when all things die, when smoke fills the sky, when the ocean cries. Wave goodbye to the mother of our souls. I think she feels out of control. Say alright to the fire in our homes. She wants us to return what we stole. How many songs have I got left? One. Alright. This is a perfect time to play my song Lemons. It's very exciting. Yeah, so this is about the ex-boyfriend of a friend of mine that I obviously despised. And yeah, it's pretty much just him, you know, being generally just kind of shit. And yeah, this is called Lemons. You can listen to this on my EP as well. I wanna know what a problem is. I know that lemons are so sour if you sweeten them with promises. But what happens when you try, cry when you realize it wasn't worth it? All I hear is the grass grow. It's sounding better when you order it, so don't walk over so slow. You wanna be on the green side, seems like we are a little scared of change. Let me stay. Oh, don't make it so complicated. No, it takes time to ease your mind. Oh, let it go slow. Make me stay. Don't let me leave you stranded here with your lemons here. Oh, with your lemons here. When I'm waiting for something good, anticipation's a feeling that I find to be misunderstood. If you really wanna feel fine, take time, we have enough to spare, so let me stay. Oh, don't make it so complicated. No, it takes time to ease your mind. Oh, let it go slow. Make me stay. Don't let me leave you stranded here. Stay. go slow. Make me stay, don't let me leave you stranded here with your lemons here, with your lemons here. Thank you. My name's Maisie Grace. Thank you so much for having me. See you later.
Give it up for Maisie one more time. Oh, you're tall. You're tall. Thank you for playing the song about lemons. I was at her EP release party last week, and she just said, "Oh yeah, this is called Lemon Song." I just looked at her. I was like, "You need to play that." But yeah, thank you so much. Give it up again for Maisie. She was absolutely incredible. Smashed it. And make sure you stream her EP. Maisie Grace got lost. Well, we're gonna go on a very short break because we have one last thing on our evening plan tonight. So all the artists are going to come up on stage and answer some questions about their music, the writings, process behind it and stuff. So yeah, stick around. Gonna like about 10 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So I guess we're doing this between family and friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed the night. I have here our wonderful performers. We have G-Day. Give it up for G-Day. We have Dizzy. And we have Maisie. Did that rhyme or something? Anyway. So, yeah, well, I guess like these are like quick questions. We're just going to talk a little bit about, music and how you guys write or like fun facts or whatever. Okay. Anyway, first question. So, to start off, if your music were a color or a place, what would it be?
Oh, is it me first? Okay. I would say like autumn, because I think my songs are a lot about like change and growth, but also like the colors like orange, brown, like sunsets. That's kind of like my vibe. So I'd say like an autumnal place.
Great. Cool.
I feel for me, my music would say either like dark red or like burgundy, because that's like the color I'd like see myself in as well. Maybe I would go for like autumn as well. It's just like that's kind of the in between, because I feel like most of my music is like not too sad, not too happy. It's kind of that bit of pendulous, bit of like I don't know. Autumn seems fitting.
Great.
I feel like my music's probably Cornwall, because where else would it be? It's also probably like a Sudoku puzzle, because I really like Sudoku, and I think of songwriting kind of as like problem solving and like kind of trying to figure out how one lyric can work with one melody, and is kind of like is using so many different parts of my brain, and so I'd say a Sudoku puzzle in Cornwall.
That's really interesting. That's actually
You
really
need to
cool.
put down your artist bio or something.
Yeah, I remember you playing Sudoku.
I always play Sudoku.
Yeah, sorry.
That
You
could have
always
been
have
whatever.
that.
That could have been yesterday.
Right. So I guess for you, Maisie, I mean, this is what I can understand from what you just said. I guess like your music comes more from like life experiences rather than like imagination. I don't know. What do you feel? Do you think you write stories about yourself, about people around you, or do you like to just like imagine something and just completely?
Like it's really funny. If I sitting down writing a song, I kind of like I'm writing all this stuff that feels like complete bullshit, that is just like some crazy metaphors, and then I look back on it in like 6 months and I'm like, oh, I know what that was about, and it kind of like is just what my brain is focused around, and I don't even realize it at the time. And I actually love that. It's like my subconscious kind of just comes out when I'm writing songs. But yeah, like my last album was called Based on a True Story, and it was literally just based on a true story. It was all of the songs are about, you know, things that had happened to me in the last year or whatever. Yeah, I love writing songs about me and also my friends, because they are always doing stupid shit, and then I can write songs about it.
That gives you topics. How about you guys?
I feel like for me, I am, but I'm not a confrontational person. So most of the music I write is just like things that I'd like to say to people. They're like mostly about like situations in which I'm like, I don't know, like frustrated about, or that I wish had gone like had been different. So most of them is just like just putting what I feel into words and being like, okay, this is maybe what I should be telling you, but I won't, because I could be nicer about it, first of all. Second of all, what's done's done. There's no point in crying over spilled milk, so I might as well just take the chance to write a song about it.
I'm trying to think. So I would say a lot of the songs I wrote at the beginning of my songwriting were about like me, and mainly around like love, I guess, because that's like when you're a teenager. I was like, well, what else you got going on in your life? But then I think as time went on, I get inspired by lots of different media, as you know, like Disney. But also like I watch lots of shows, I read books, and I'm like, oh, actually this is quite an interesting story, and I kind of write from my interpretation of it. So I write about things that inspire me. And I've always got an idea that pops into my head. I'm like, where does that come from? And similar to what Maisie was saying, sometimes I'm like, oh, this came from this, when I was really obsessed with this book or this song or this story. So I write a lot about my own story and I guess things that have happened to me or people around me. But I also write a lot about stories that just inspire me. And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. This would be a cool concept for a song. But it often just comes to me. Like I think the song I just released last month is about my favourite anime, but I didn't sit down thinking I want to write about my favourite anime. It was very much like I was rewatching it for like the fourth time and was like, oh, this is a cute love story within, which is a subplot of the entire story. And I was like, oh, I could focus the song on this. And I had the idea like 4 years ago, and it kind of just aligned together. But when I feel really inspired by anything that I see or watch, it usually becomes a song. And sometimes that could be my own life, but it could also be someone else's words, or could be like a quote or like a movie or something. So kind of a mix of both.
Nice. Thank you. Well, yeah, we just started talking about inspirations. So who do you think, or what do you think shaped your sound or inspired you like along the way?
I feel like for me, I get really like the music I listen to plays a big part of how I write. And I feel like artists like, I don't know, like Hiatus Coyote, which I always mention, but I love them. Or like Moonchild, all those people. Like, I admire them so much, and I'm like, I hope one day to be able to write like them. And yeah, I mean, like sound-wise, definitely that. But also, it's just like, I work in a venue. I go to lots of like live gigs, and it's just like sometimes just like seeing people play, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds really nice. I want to incorporate that in what I'm playing. Or like, oh, I would have never thought about like doing that. I can like try and play around with that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess like even for me, I mean, I make music as well.
Technically,
And it's really
just trying to get back into it right at the moment. But yeah, 100%. Like all the gigs I go to, all the people I mean, even you guys, like I really share that, you know, like just seeing people like understanding what they're doing and why they're doing it, and just everything about other people's artistry like fascinates me a lot, and absolutely is a really cool source of inspiration. So 100%.
I feel like the best thing about being creative is you can literally get inspiration from anywhere. Like you can see some like people meeting in the street and just like saying something, and then you'd be like, oh, that'd be really cool in a song. Like I feel like I get inspiration from just like, you know, any day that I ever live, and it could be some big experiences that happens, but it could also just be like I have one weird thought about, you know, some planet somewhere or something, and I'll just like write a song. And you can use metaphors so that it could technically be about something that's happening in your life, or you could just be talking about planets. You could just be talking about space, or like, it's just like metaphors are so fun to play around with, and inspiration can just come from anywhere.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my Disney theme because I realised it's 20-year anniversary of Hannah Montana, and I realised that that era of Disney made me actually want to be like. Because before that, I didn't sing. Like, I don't think I sang very much. I was a shy kid. I couldn't even look people in the eye. But now with like the Jonas Brothers, like Hannah Montana, like Camp Rock, I was like, oh, actually, this is quite cool. This whole music thing. The first album I ever bought with my own money was the Camp Rock soundtrack, and I'm very proud of that. But I think as I got into music, I got inspired by like just. So one of my biggest inspirations when I started actually playing music was Ed Sheeran, because I love the whole like loop pedal do it yourself thing, but also the first 3 albums especially. There's lots of songs that are like really cleverly written, like whether it's the A-Team or whether it's Lego House. I love the metaphoric writing. And I feel like I take inspiration from different people in different ways. Some people it's the way they sing. So for me that was like John Legend. I really wanted to emulate him. Some people it's the way they write, and that was kind of like John Mayer, the way he plays. So I kind of, and I listen to so much music that I kind of, you just soak it in without even like realizing. So I feel like I'm inspired by all the music that I listen to. But I think the very like first foundation of it was actually just being on Disney Channel, thinking, oh wow, actually this is quite cool. Like being on a stage became a big concept to me, and also all of those people that played guitar, so I picked up a guitar and I was like, that's the first step, and that was kind of how it started. But as time has gone on, when I've grown into music, I feel like I'm inspired by also kind of what you were saying, like about like your peers. Like I have so many friends who make music, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Like they'll pick up a random, like I remember there was a friend of mine, he just said he saw a girl like lose her umbrella, and he wrote like In the Wind, and he just wrote a song about it. I was like, that's so fucking cool. Why can't I be like that? But I feel like just picking up the most random things and writing about it and seeing people, how they interpret stuff, makes me a better writer. So I could say right now I'm probably most inspired by the music I listen to and the music around me. But actually the foundations of a lot of that was just watching Disney Channel and thinking I could be like them one day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, it started probably with, I don't know if you guys seen it, it's bigger in Europe, but Violetta.
Oh my god.
Like it was that girl that was like, one day I'm gonna be on like a studio in Tuno, you know, like all that.
Me one.
Real, I was like, should I move to Buenos Aires? Yeah. But yeah, definitely Hannah Montana is all absolutely so cool. I actually wanted this to be kind of like an open conversation at the beginning, like the way that I thought about it. So I know most of you are artists in here. I wanted to ask as well, like if you could describe or maybe like pick like your biggest inspiration, who would it be? I don't know if anyone wants to say anything. I'll check also submission box later because I haven't seen any of you writing any
Waiting for the end of the night.
Pardon?
Just waiting for the end of the night.
Oh right. Okay.
I know some crazy shit in those books.
I'll just read them later in my bed, like what the fuck? But I see you and I respect you. Okay, I don't feel like we're in a very sharing mood here. So
Speaking of inspiration.
Why? I knew one of you were gonna say me.
Come on, Johan, here's a comment literally now.
Picking on me. Well, it's pretty obvious if you know me, but some of you don't, so I'll tell you. Ray, obviously.
Ray. Yeah.
Adele.
She's smashing at the moment.
She is. She's album. That's all I can say. Yeah, Adele. The Jonas Brothers. You know, actually, one of the first albums I bought was one of their first albums. I love them a lot. I saw them 2 nights in a row when they came to London last year.
2 nights in a row?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw them the year before. I think whenever it was, I remember going with my family, seeing them twice, and I was just, actually that was another person when I saw them perform, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
just like,
they really, especially see how they've grown since when they were younger, that's crazy.
Exactly, crazy.
But yeah, anything that's got soul in it, basically.
Paris. Yeah, also, I mean, Serena's song came out today,
Oh
so, I mean, we're here for that as well. Is your phone alright?
It's time for a new one anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, congrats to you as well. I think like a lot of things are happening today, Friday this time.
Yeah.
I should have voiced a song.
Yeah.
I should have
Yeah,
voiced
you're
a
missing
Join
out.
the crew. Yeah.
When is your next release coming out? I think I saw something.
5th of May.
5th of May, okay.
I need to announce that because I was like, should I announce it? And I was like, oh no, I can't be asked.
Well, anyone else wants to share? Someone is busy eating. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, Jameer is my favorite artist in the whole world.
Really?
See, that's such a good pick.
It is, and when I actually read Jay's bio, I was like, I read Jameer, and I was like, and I said, I was like, okay, I want this guy. I want this guy on this stage right now. You know, I was just like, let him play.
No, she literally said to me as you were playing, oh, it's so John Mayer.
But it's true, it's so good. Yeah, I'm a big fan, I'm sorry. I've seen him at the O2 and it was the best concert of my life.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I said this to you before.
You know what?
I'm
Slow
so
Dancing in a
jealous.
Burning Room is one of my biggest inspirations. That song.
To be fair, I was so obsessed with that song about like 2 years ago, and I used to tell people like, play that at my wedding, play that at my funeral. play that everywhere, like, I don't know, like someone play that.
Play it at both and really give some people deja vu.
But anyway, next question. Talking about writing, is there a lyric you've written that feels like very special to you, and what makes it meaningful? I guess like obviously we put a lot of work in every song that we write, so I guess it's like quite hard to pick as well. But if you have something that you're like, yes, I smashed it. Like I wrote this lyric, and I'm so proud of it.
I think like my lyrics are so big. Like all of my songs are so lyric based, and that's like kind of what I focus on the most in my songs. I'm like, if my lyrics aren't good, then the song is shit, and I'll scrap it. But I feel like my EP is so, I really focused on it, like with this specific release. But in the song Lemons, there's this one lyric that I love that goes, I know that lemons aren't so sour if you sweeten them with promises. And I just like, I feel like it means so much, but it also means nothing at the same time. And I don't really know how to explain it, but there's like just something about it that really hits me. And also just like anything with metaphors, I'm just like really into it. Like Out of Control is about the ocean, but I'm talking about the ocean as, you know, just a girl. And she just wants to be, you know, treated nicely, and she just needs us to like, you know, look after her. And she really is just like another being in this world that we just need to, you know, be a little bit nicer to. So it's kind of just anything metaphorical, I think.
Any ideas?
I feel like I'm quite the opposite. I am a more like melody and like harmony person than I am a lyrics person. So then I think for me like songwriting process just like lyrics is the last thing. It's just like okay, I have a song. Oh god, I have to put lyrics to it. So it's just like I feel like in that sense I get lots of like imposter syndrome when I'm around songwriters. I'm just like, oof, my writing is like not that good.
No.
So yeah, I feel like I don't know. I don't really have an answer to that.
That's fine. No worries.
We'll let you think about it. I would say though, even though my favorite thing about I don't know if my favorite thing about a song is lyrics. It's somewhere between, I think lyrics and melody go together. So I think I'm melody driven, but I also really care a lot about my lyrics. My songs are quite wordy, and I'm always like, oh, when I have a clever lyric, I'm like, oh, that's really good. I think I have to pick it from this song. So the song I have called Walk Back to, which isn't actually out yet. It's going to be out with my second EP. And I actually wrote this because I was inspired by a person that I worked with who has complex PTSD. And in that song, the lyric is, I'm here with you through a nightmare that's never ending. We'll see this through and make it a distant memory. Because when someone has PTSD, when they're in a flashback or when they're back in that memory, it feels real. It feels like it's happening again. and the way that you want your brain to be able to process that memory is to process it more as a memory as opposed to something that's happening right now. So I like it because it talks about the biological process of actually recovering from your trauma, but it also talks about it in a very simplistic way about just being there with someone and just going through it with them. And I like it because it's not my most, I think in some ways it is one of my most clever lyrics, but I think also it's because when I wrote this song, I thought about the person that inspired the song, and I was like, actually, what would she want to hear? And that's something she actually would like to hear. So it feels something that's very personal, and on a personal level, it also feels kind of clever, but I think it also still feels quite accessible. Like anyone could access that lyric and make something from it. And I think that's maybe why it feels the most like special.
Yeah, cool. That's really cool.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Right, so we have to wrap up, but I have a couple more questions for you. This one, quick one. What is the most random or unexpected place you ever came up with a lyric or like a song idea? It could be like in the toilet. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean?
I was on a date.
Alright.
We were watching a horror movie, and she wasn't really watching the movie, and neither was I. At one point, and I was just like, this is an interesting concept. I was like, what am I doing? This is an interesting concept for a song. Like, you paid to watch something, and not you clear your attention somewhere else, and just the idea of actually it doesn't really matter what you're doing, but you are with someone. And I was like, you can't really do this right now. But the song idea still came out. I haven't written it yet. It's on my voice note somewhere, but that was quite it wasn't necessarily the most random place, but it was a very random time within the date to come up with the lyric with it. But yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I think I wrote like half a song in the sea once, and I literally like I think I was surfing, and I was literally just sat out in the lineup, and I was like just singing, because if I'm ever in the sea, I tend to just kind of be in my own little world.
Are you secretly a mermaid?
Are
you secretly a mermaid?
Yeah, I am.
You should have joined him for the Little Mermaid.
I was singing with you in the back. So
I felt it.
I love that song. But yeah, I came out of the sea, and I had like half a song.
I get what you mean. Yeah, as well. I used to swim quite a lot back in Italy, and for me it's the same. Like when I was swimming, it's just like half of your brain is like, automatically goes into what you're doing, and half of it is just like constant singing. Like from Ariana Grande to like coming up with songs, that's just a random shit ever. But it works. It does work.
I'll be like sat out in the lineup, and like, that like surfers are pretty cool people. They're like the cool people that and so I don't want to be sat out there singing some crazy shit from like I can't even think of anything, but I'd be singing some like very embarrassing song that I would not want to be caught singing around two cool people. It's not fair.
To finish, this is a bit of a long one, but I don't know. I mean, you guys. What does success in music look like for you, in your own words? I know this is hard, but I guess everybody has different dreams, in my opinion, especially regarding music. I guess when I was little, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be, I don't know, on stages like Taylor Swift or whatever. But like, if I have to think about it now, I don't think it's my thing. Like, if I have to, I don't know, if I have to imagine success for me as an artist, I don't know. It's a very tough one.
I thought about this as you were speaking, because I actually had this kind of question asked to me recently by someone who's like a music manager. We're having a conversation, and the question was more like, who would you want your career to look like? And kind of we said about the whole Taylor Swift thing. I thought about the Eras tour, and I just thought to myself, how is she singing for 3 hours, like 7 days in a row in Wembley, and then going to like, I don't know, Scotland the next day? And I'm like, this sounds actually quite a horrible time to be touring for like a year straight, and like you haven't seen your bed, and like it sounds actually quite intense. And I thought about Ed Sheeran. He does 2 years tour sometimes for like 2 years, when he's away from home. I'm like, you're a dad now. That's kind of like crazy. What if you have a family? And I thought about someone like Alessia Cara, who has a good career, can drop an album, people care about it, but also was nominated for Grammy, was in a Disney film, in terms of there's one of the songs for Moana. So I feel like it's kind of like making music that makes an impact. Also has very impactful songs like Scars to You're Beautiful that actually, have uplifted people. So I think someone like that where I feel like I have enough to like sustain myself off of making music and I can do that full time. But I also have the space to make music that makes an impact and can also be like in my favorite animation or two. So that's kind of the level that I think if I got that, I'd be like, oh wow, don't really need anything else.
I feel like for me, it's like my goal is not to be, oh my god guys, I want to be so famous. Like I like that. I would like to have like my little like niche and be like have my fan base and stuff and just be able to do the music that I like and survive off of that. I don't want to like have to change what I do for the sake of just like surviving off music. I don't want to go into mainstream where like trying to think, oh my gosh, should I write a song that could potentially go viral, blah blah blah. I want to be able to just like enjoy the music that I do and not have to think, I should write like this, like that, just for the sake of like pleasing people. I feel like I should be the first person to enjoy my music.
Of course.
My goal would be to be able to do that and also connect to kind of the right audience that can like make that possible and just that. It sounds very pretentious, I'm sorry.
That's literally the dream. People actually care about the music that you want to make. It's like, that's the dream. I think.
Yeah, I feel like, I think I was literally talking about this with Avi earlier. It's like, no one wants to be famous anymore because it just doesn't look that fun. Like you don't get to live a normal, like you don't get to live a life. You can't just go out to the shop to get some milk because everyone's just taking pictures of you in your pajamas. So I'm kind of like, does anyone like? I don't think anyone actually wants to be famous anymore. Like not properly. I feel like just having nice people that want to listen to you and like. You get to work with fun people and you don't have to have a shitty side job to afford to be in music, to be an artist. And just being able to like earn money from playing music and just enjoying it is probably the best.
I agree definitely with like the privacy thing as well. Like I always talk about high security, but like people don't even know the members of a band, and still like once you mention the band is like so much respect to them, or like you know that they're great. But then most people don't even know who the people playing are, and it's great because
that is
one
of the things that piss me off.
Well, on one hand, it's good because like they get to just live their lives. Like nobody is like going to invade their privacy, but at the same time they have so much respect for them, but not to the point of having this like parasocial relationship. Being like, oh my god, I need to know what you do in life, who you're married to, do you have children, blah blah blah. It's like, I just respect you as a person and admire you as a musician, but like, there's a line, and that's kind of like,
Okay, well, thank you so much for the night. Thank you for sharing all this with us. And guys, thank you for staying until the end. I hope you have a lovely night. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for coming. Give it up again. Amazing artist. And hopefully I'll see you at the next one. Because there will be a next one. I need to announce it, but there will be a next one. And many more after that. So thank you so much for supporting Lemon. It means the world. I hope you guys met new people. How was the food downstairs?
It was so good.
Was it good?
It was so good.
There was a vegan who was at the door. I literally just put her in front of the open kitchen. I was just there like, girl, you're just gonna eat, with your eyes or something. Like, you're gonna be so hungry at one point because it smells so good. But yeah, anyway, that was sidetrack. Thank you so much again. I'm Joya, this is Jide, this is Daisy, this is Maisie. Stream the music.
Yes.
That's
Good night. Thank you, home.